Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Gananam Tuam Ganapati Gum Havamahem Kabim Kabinam Upamashravatamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatam Anashranmanu Divisi Dasadanam Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Yasyatma Bodhastya Guru Prasadat Aham Vimuktasmi Samsara Bandhat Sarvopadeshta Shivananda Murtehe Murdvakriyukmam Pranadosmi Nityam Dayasindum Dena Bandhum Shastrartha Bodhana Patum Maskarindra Varam Nomi Sri Chidananda Sadgurum. Om Praninam Dukkha Hartaru Jnanado Bhuvana Muktaye Shivananda Chidanando Ashraye Guru Sattamo. Om Shantatmanam Pranadasalabham Siddha Vidya Prabhavam Bhaswadrupam Suguna Nilayam Dastakarmadi Vargam Prajnavrittam Nija Samadrisham Taradum Tyagivajyam Sakshat Isham Mama Gurupadam Shivanandam Natosmi Shivanandam Natosmi. Om Akhandananda Sambodho Vandanat Yasya Jayate Govindam Tamaham Vande Chidananda Tanum Gurum Chidananda Tanum Gurum. Om. My humble pranams to Gurudev Sri Swami Shivanji Maharaj, our beloved Master Sri Swami Chidanji Maharaj, and to the Divine Presence in every one of you here. So today I will share some of my thoughts with the universal prayer. Before that, I want to say that Gurudev comes from a very traditional, orthodox traditional family.
Great scholar. Not only a great scholar. So normally in our traditional, in the Vaidika Sampradaya, they belong to a particular school. So we belong to the Shankaracharya order, Advaita, Advaita Siddhanta. Similarly, there are Vaishnavas. Vaishnava Siddhanta is there. Madhva Sampradaya is there. Although both are Vaishnavas, Madhva Sampradaya and Ramana Sampradaya are different. Technical difference. Certain class difficulties. That's all. Not a basic philosophy is same, and scriptures are same. Certain importance they will give certain areas. Shaiva Siddhanta is different. Like that, different schools are there. But all these schools have accepted the authority of the Vedas. Even those who study the Shastras, they study the 6 Angas of Shastra. Nyaya, Vaishya, Sankhya Yoga, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. Different schools. All are Vaidika Sampradaya. So they are little different will be there. They are on the basis of certain annotations and explanations. But basic concept is same. So they will be following one particular tradition, but they may be having knowledge of others. Upper Nature has written commentary based on Advaita philosophy, based on Vishishtadvaita philosophy, based on Shaiva Siddhanta philosophy. Like that he has touched, he is the guru for all the different schools. Shankaracharya is not the school, it's not the Acharya for the Advaita, the Vishishtadvaita is the Sampradaya. But he is. Upper Nature has touched upon the Shaiva Siddhanta. He was also Vaishnava, the Vishishtadvaita Siddhanta he has written. Yadavapyudayam, that some one work he has written. Somebody is Vaishnava Grantha, he has written commentary. So he has touched upon all this. And he's also a very classical person and classical pandit. So his commentaries are very tough. He himself writes the commentary on it. So that was such a great scholar actually. And so Gurudev comes from that family. So those things are there in their genes. So whatever Gurudev has said, whatever he wants to convey, that he has put it in small formulae. Sutra form. What the whole subject, they will make it into a sutra, capsule and give it to you. So that suppose if you want to know, now we are all from the old tradition. We don't bring a notes to speak. Keep on looking and speaking. Nowadays we do, but normally the classical, traditional people will not look into a book and speak unless they are teaching. While sharing with students, they will have the book and share. If you ask a doubt, they bring books, they will refer. But if you give a lecture, they will not have reference. The whole thing should be in their mind. The slokas, the mantras, everything should be in the mind. So I want to speak something about the tradition also. Many of these things you may not be aware. Now we are more familiar with the modern education. So we are aware of these scientific developments and we appreciate it. But how our tradition learning was there, that's very important. For example, the Vedas are there. The Vedas, suppose you know, you might have heard Vedic mantras, Agni Veda, Purokinum, Devam, Vijum, Hotaram, Datam, mantra. So the 11,000 mantras are there, much bigger than Bhagavad Gita. The whole thing is by heart first. The whole thing is by heart. And then, after that, the one sloka may have, one mantra may have so many padas. So they should know the padas. So they will say, I will tell you, take a sloka which you know, and then they say, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveda, Yudhisavaha, Mamaka, Pandava, Makima Purvadharithya. So, if we say this sloka, Dharma Kshetre, one pada, Kurukshetre, Samaveda, Yudhisavaha, Mamaka, Pandava, Kim, Apurvada, Sanjaya. That is the others. So after learning the whole thing, stop working. Yeah? After learning the whole thing, they will learn the others. Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, Samaveda, Yudhisavaha, Mamaka, and like that the pada has to be learned. Afterwards, sometimes if the pada, this pada you put it here and first one you put it in the fourth and fourth one you put it in the first. The meaning will not change. That change should not be there. So that order should be known. So they will say it in the order. Then they will say it 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 like that. Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, Kurukshetra, Samaveda, Samaveda, Yudhisavaha, Mamaka, Mamaka, Cha. Like that you should say it. It is called Karma Pada. All these things are in their memory. Now you have to put it into and you have to Google and search it. What you do, that Google was here. They used to have the Google here. Now I get to the test. How do this? I have personally seen all these things. So they study the whole of the Vedas. And then everything is by heart, including Pada, Vikrama, and Jata, and all these combinations. These permutation and combinations are there. All these things are by heart. Afterwards, the test will be, so normally 10, 15 students will be studying one teacher. And the teacher will call an outside examiner to have a test. And the test is like that. So they have morning, pujas, everything. So at 10 o'clock they start the test. So this I have personally seen this Yajurveda test. So Yajurveda has got 7 chapters. So this test procedure is called Kalvaitavaram. It is in Tamil actually, Kalvaitavaram. So the 7 chapters are there. So they will place 7 stones. One the teacher and the examiner and the to be examined. The student will be sitting face to face and he will place 7 stones. These 7 stones, the child will come and pick the 3rd stone, means your question is from the 3rd chapter. Then in the 3rd there are 4, 5, 6 sub-chapters. So for 5, 6 stones will be kept. So the child will pick it 2, 3, 2. And in that there will be again sub-chapters. So there may be 5. So 5 they keep it and 2. 3, 2, 2 he should start. That means the whole thing is indexed in the mind. So how they index actually? Oh, this will be the first word this, second word this, like that. The first word in the first chapter is this. Then from there they can count. Suppose, for example, you may be knowing Vishnu Sahasranama. Vishnu Sahasranama you are chanting. Vishnu Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, Vishnu Vashatkarayan Namaha, Bhutavabhya Bhavpravaya Namaha, you are chanting. So, if you are doing a puja, you don't refer the book. The Pandit should not refer the book. Om Vishwasmaya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, Vashatkarayan Namaha, you should go. Now we are Ashtottara, we are chanting. We are referring book. Ashtottara also we are not able to remember. Okay? Ashtottara should be remembered. So, Vishnu Sahasranama, what is the 100th? They will know. Achyutaya Namaha is the 100th. So, Vishwasmaya Namaha, Vishwatkaraya Namaha, Bhutavabhya Bhavpravaya. Then you are going on counting also. While you are chanting, they will be counting. Here the counting will go on. Achyutaya Namaha, 100 comes. Okay, right. Then 200 what they know. So if there is an error, they will know. What is the 150 means? Achyutaya Namaha, from that you can start and remember. So like that, they used to remember. Like that Gurudev have, what has he done is, everything he has brought it in sutra form. Everything, give, purify, meditate, realize, whatever he says, it is all indicative of something. So serve, karma yoga, he remembers. So certain things. So love, bhakti yoga he remembers. So like that he has used it. So like this in this universal prayer, he has brought out all the lakshanas of this. All the lakshanas. So what is the ultimate in Vedanta in one line? Advaita Vedanta in one line means Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahma Vedanta. Brahman is the only truth. All other things are disappear. Brahma Satyam is the only truth. So Jagan Mithya, lots of discussion is going on in this, If Jagat is Mithya, how can we live? Then why should we eat? Jagat is Mithya, why should we have this satsang? So there will be doubt about how that this Jagat is Mithya. It's not possible for us to accept it. Jagat is not there. Jagat Mithya does not mean that way. But normally we will take it that way. If Jagat is Mithya, then what is the use of all these things? So, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is one aspect. And the other aspect is, the second, that is an experience. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is an anubhuti. Only Brahman is alone is here. Nothing is here. It's an experience. It is not to be told. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Napara is not to be told actually. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is not to be told. It is to be experienced. We are walking on this road. You see many things. Suppose you are driving from your home to this place. What have you seen while you are driving here? If I ask you, what will you say? Certain things will have captured your mind. That only you will remember. What about other things? One particular junction we have to wait for 20 minutes. So one fellow, there was an accident, something like that, you will say. What about so many other things you saw? Where are those things? They are not in your mind. Practically, those things are not available. They are not available to you. Are not available to you. They are practically not happened to you. Okay? So many things you see that they have not touched your mind.
It has not given any impression in your mind. Only a certain things gives an impression. It remains green in your mind. Suppose what are all things happened in your this day, on this day, suppose if you got up at 5 o'clock, from 5 o'clock up till now, what are all the thoughts that came in your mind? If I ask you, what will you say? You may not be remember. Only very few things you remember. So those thoughts were practically nil. The mind has totally forgotten those things. It is not at all made any impression. It is as good as it is not there. Likewise, the moment you realize God, all other things will fade away, nothing will remain, that alone will remain. That is actually Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. So that is not to be told, that is an experience. What is to be told is that the world is God. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. So Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is one aspect of the one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Everything is Brahman here. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is Brahman alone is Satya. That means Brahman alone is there, all other things are not there. You think it is not that way. All things are Brahman only. That is the meaning. Whatever we see here is God. Wherever I see you, I behold you. Feel the presence of God everywhere. That is the real meaning of Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya means feel the presence of God everywhere. So Gurudev's main Upadesha is eradicate vices and cultivate virtues. Constant remembrance of God. And third is spiritualize all activities. So wherever I see God. So in course of time, what happens as you progress in your spiritual journey, you will feel the presence of God everywhere. Gurudev was asked once during his All India tour. Gurudev was delivering lectures in every place. And in one place, he gave a talk and somebody came and told, Gurudev, when I heard your lecture, I felt that God is speaking to me. Gurudev immediately said, yes, God was speaking to God, he said. God was speaking to God. So feeling the presence of God is the Upadesha, the key Upadesha of the universal prayer. Universal prayer means what? It is not only universal. The prayer is universal from all aspects. From all angles it is universal. Whether it is Advaita, it is correct. Whether it is Vishishta Advaita, it is correct. Whether it is Saiva Siddhanta, it is correct. Whether you are a Vaishnava, it is correct. You are a Vaishnava, is correct. Even if you are not an atheist, then also it is correct. So Gurudev's the main core teaching of the universal. All other teachings are this only. Feel the presence of God everywhere. When you feel the presence of God here, wherever you see, you will see Him also. And that is the core teaching of our philosophy. The core teaching of the Indian philosophy is God is not to be located somewhere. God has to be felt everywhere. And God is not confined to certain activities. Whatever we do should be puja. Whatever we do should be puja. Not only this, Vishwasmaya Namaha, Vishnavaya Namaha. If you can quarrel with Bhagavan. Will any other religion accept it? You can quarrel with Bhagavan. You can scold him. You can scold him. You can quarrel with him. You can be angry with him. And whatever you do, you can do with him. He will be my friend. He will be my mother. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Why not we say, you are my enemy? What is the problem? Why do you say you are my Mata and Pita? You are my enemy also. You are my foe. How many have got the courage to say that you are my enemy? I will take you into task. Why don't you tell like that? Why you fear? Whether God will punish you? We have devotees who have kicked Bhagavan. Bhagavan is above. Why not he be below? So in our philosophy, we don't say like that. He's everywhere. He's above me. He's below me. He's my friend. He's my enemy also. Our devotees have told that way only. So many ways Bhagavan has been. Shankaracharya himself says, I have been praying to you many times. You are not happy. I am doing all this archana and other thing, homa, as he is doing homa. Everything you are doing. But you are not kind. You did not help me to realize. Do you want me to do the other fellows have done? Then Bhagavan, what is the other fellow has done? One fellow gave you a beating. So do you want me to do that? Do you know anybody has beaten Bhagavan? Who? The other way, that is not known to everybody. I will tell you. Arjuna, that you said you half correct, I will tell that. Arjuna was doing tapasya to Shiva. And he gave the astra called Pashupastra. And he came in the form of a Kirada. So they had a fight. So he gave him with a bow one beating also. You know the story? Kirada Arjuniyam, that's the story. Arjuna came in the form of a Kirada. Bhagavan came in the form of a Kirada, hunter, with his wife. And Arjuna shot an arrow. Bhagavan also shot an arrow. Arjuna said, it is my arrow. He said, no, it is my arrow. So they were fighting with each other. So he did not yield. Then Arjuna gave a wooden beating also. And then there is another story. There is another story, that's a Tamil story. That is in that Madurai, there was a river called Vaigai. So it was flooded. So then there was a breach. So there was flood damage. So the king told somebody that they should properly put a bank and protect it. So there was enough labor was not there. Every house should give one fellow. Like that he told. So one poor lady was there, and that lady has no one to do. Then Bhagavan came in the form of a laborer. I will do it for you. She said, I don't have money to give you. Then how no, it doesn't matter. You need not give me money. What are you doing? She is making a sweet meat. Puttu they call it as. So that whatever you are making, whatever breaks that you give me, I don't want full thing you can sell. Whatever breaks you cannot sell, you give it to me. So then yes, she agreed and she got it and he ate and he was sleeping nicely. The king came. The king came and saw that fellow sleeping. With a stick he gave him a beating. So later on they say that when he bet Bhagavan, so that beating came to everybody. Everybody got that beat. Because Bhagavan Vishwarupa. So Appe Dikshita writes one sloka. Hey Bhagavan, you are not honest. You are not a honest fellow. Then Bhagavan said, how? You are another me. You will do wrong things. How Bhagavan asked. When the king bet you, everybody got it. Advaita was there. When you ate that puttu, we never ate it. You ate that. We never had that enjoyment. But when beating comes, you have shared that with everybody. Is it okay, is it? So do we have that courage to see that? Why? Because we don't, why this is happening? Because we don't accept God's presence everywhere. We accept God in some Vigraha. We accept God in some Mahatma. That is a very at a KG level, play school level of learning philosophy. You are learning, your philosophy is at play school level. Your devotion is at play school level. You have to do a PhD now, my dear. So when you want to do PhD, you should feel the presence of God everywhere. God's presence has to be everywhere. And you saw all the great devotees have done that. It's not Vedantis. In this Abhang is there, Abhang. Anybody knows Abhang? Then Tukaram Sona Abhang says, Tuma jo Mahabili. You are my mother. You know the song? You are my mother and I am your son. You are the bird, I am your egg. Like that, whatever he says, I am that. So the presence of God has to be felt everywhere. That is what Gurudev aims. So it is not that everybody will, because of, we see God in temples, in some Vigraha, in some Mahatma. Why we like that? Because we have got some fear. That love for God is because of some fear complex. I want something. So I am not able to get it. Bhagavan, you please give me. Okay. So we love God for what purpose? We love God because we want something from Him. Am I right? You think about it. That is okay, perfectly okay. But you should not end there. Gurudev says, you have come to me. I want you to take you by hand to the higher levels. Initially you love God. For your sake, He will take care of you. Kimalabhyam Bhagavati Prasanne Srinikeetane. That Bhagavan, who is Aishwaryapati, He can give you anything you want. So whatever you want, you can ask. Bhagavan also says, Bhagavan in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukrutino arjuna arto jijñāsurartarthi jnani cha bharadarshava. Chaturvida bhajante mam. You know this sloka? Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukrdinaha. Sukriti means what? There are 4 types of devotees. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukrdinaha. Arto jijñāsur artarthi jnani. Artha means suffering. Some suffering is there. Dukkha is there. For dukkha shamana, you are praying to God. Jijñāsu, some inquisitiveness. Artharthi, we want something. We want some money. We want some other benefit. We want my son should study well. My daughter should study well. They should have marriage. They should have a child. And my father is suffering. He should not have suffering. So all these things are the dukkha only. For all these dukkha shamana, we want to pray God. It's okay. Those who pray to God like that, all are sukridinaha, all are those who have done punya. They are all good people. They have done some good things in the previous birth. That is why they have this desire. There is a natural instinct in them, a natural desire in them to pray to God. Because of that only, otherwise you can be an atheist. Why you are not an atheist? Some punya vishesha, kenapi punya visheshana. Now we have got a human birth and we are praying to God for this. So for arti, because of some desire only. So a day should come without any expectation, I will love you. Suppose you are my friend. I expect something from you and I love you. It's okay. But a day will come, even if you don't give that, I will like to love you. That's a wonderful thing, you know. So Bhagavan wants it. Every day is expecting. Why don't you love me without expectation anything? You love me for love's sake. Then okay, then you do that. Then he wants to see him. Then you will be able to see the presence of God everywhere. The feeling of the presence of God is the essential teaching. Once you feel the presence of God everywhere, then whatever you think will be, it is Bhagavan's puja. Yadyat karma karomi tattadagilam shambho tavarad. What is that? How it starts? He writes how God came into my life. In that you will find, so first he was watching the father doing the puja. You know this. How God came into my life. Of all the, whatever 300 books he has written, that he has summarized in his autobiography. How God came into my life and what world has taught me. Two things you have to study. Everyone has to study again and again. To understand Gurudev, you should do this. Other things, it's okay. So when he was a small child, his father was doing puja. Every house we are all doing puja, children will be sitting there. So he was doing puja. Then he was looking at the God. So first he saw the presence of God in that vigraha. Afterwards, little he grew up. Then he wanted to learn fencing. So fencing he goes to another person, an ordinary, this may be untouchable. So he wants to learn from him. So nobody accepts it. No, they will say, no, you don't go there. Not only that he wants to learn, that he wants to go and his guru. So he wants to prostrate to him, accept him as his guru. That they don't like. So Gurudev felt that what Bhagavan, the father, was doing puja, which he was observing, that Bhagavan jumped into his mind, Gurudev writes. I felt that Bhagavan jumped into the mind of that person. So he went there. So this idea Gurudev takes from another story. This is story, that is a poetry. And actually Chidananda Swamiji only gave the clue for this. This what I am now sharing with you. The clue I got from Chidananda Swamiji only. That particular poetry, Gurudev Swamiji told me, that poetry you know, he asked. I do not know. Then I got the book also from him. Then I studied this. Then I got this idea. So Swamiji gave the clue to me. So one boy was observing his father was doing puja. So the father is observing, Bhagavan is there. Shivalinga puja he was doing. So in there, what happens? Each one will do some service. The father is doing the puja, the children will be sitting there, and whatever he wants, they will pick and give. The lady will be preparing the prasad and other things, and she will bring. So one day, this boy was to afterwards collect flowers and bring, small child. So he goes and collects flowers every day. So one day the fellow has not come. So flower Archana time has come, and then father, this fellow has not come. What is happening? He was thinking. Normally when they do the puja, if nobody is there, means they will do the bell. So the lady will come and say, what do you want? Then they will see this like that. So the flower is not there. The lady saw the flower is not there. So he also thought, why this fellow has not come? Some anxiety came. So he went to search for him. So he was in the garden. So he was standing before the tree, some flower, and standing like this. Before the flower, he saw his son standing like this. Then he asked, hey, what happened to you? Then God, he says. God is there, he says. Bhagavan is there. What happened was, the poet writes like that, when the boy was doing puja, he used to see the Shivalinga. So when he came early morning and when he was standing before the flower, he saw the dew in the flower. So the dew in the flower appeared as if it is Shivalinga for him. So he saw the presence of Shiva there. So then the poet says, we saw the presence of Shiva there. Then we was about to prostrate to him. Immediately he saw the presence of God here also. Whether I should worship him there or worship him here. That doubt came in his mind. He is there, very much there outside. He is very much there inside. So Bhagavan is inside everyone. Antaryami, we say. Have we any time felt Bhagavan is our Antaryami? I am a useless fellow, you think. Gurudev has told you many times you are divine. Have any one of you accepted that you are divine? Bhagavan is Antaryami, he says. He is very much in me. He is very much in you. Do I see the Bhagavan in you? Why we are not able to see? Universal prayer says. What the universal prayer says, you see. First line, O adorable Lord of mercy and love. Bhagavan is full of mercy and love. Bhagavan's Lakshana is love and mercy. Love for all things. No enmity anywhere. And love is, Bhagavan is, love means, how can there be enmity? Means opposite to Bhagavan. You cannot call yourself as a devotee. So adorable Lord. And that adorable Lord means it is mercy personified and love personified. Bhagavan is Prema Swarupa. It's not Vigraha Rupa. Now that is okay in the preliminary. It's Ananda Swarupa. Mercy, Karuna. Wherever Karuna is there, then that is Bhagavan is flowing through him. Whenever compassion comes from you, Bhagavan is coming out from you. Your Bhagavan is working. You all have that Karuna. When somebody you see, you feel sympathy for him. Empathy is there. The presence of God is in you. He shows sympathy. He loves me. The God in him loves me actually. Not the person. So Bhagavan is mercy and love. And all our names Shiva, all our names are Rama means what? Ramante yatra yoginaha. He is full of joy and makes us feel that happiness. Rama is not a person. Kodandabani Rama is okay. Rama is Ramante. Rama means to feel joy. It's Ananda. It is Prema. Then he says salutations that we salute, we offer our prostrations to that Bhagavan who is full of love. Ananda Swarupa Bhagavan. And who is full of compassion. Where there is compassion, Bhagavan is there. Everyone is having that compassion. Nobody say, I am totally 100% cruel. You cannot say. Maybe some asura tendency may be there in you. I told you that. But you are more divine. We are all divine actually. You are divine. Someday we have to accept I am divine. You are also divine. When I accept I am divine, you are also divine. So the divinity in us has to be recognized. The first word I heard from Chidananda Swamiji's mouth was, I was sitting there, you are divine. I felt I was divine. And that was reverberating in my ears for more than 24 hours. Afterwards I forgot, my asura came. So you are all divine, you see. So that divinity to that divinity in everywhere, wherever I see, I behold you. There is one famous poet here in the South India. His name was Subramanya Bharati. He has written a work called The Song of the Cuckoo. Cuckoo means the quail. The song is a sweet voice. So in that he says that he sings, God is my servant, God is my father, God is my mother, God is my husband, God is my wife. So then he says, wherever I see you only. That is the highest philosophy only he writes. Ordinary poet is a very spiritual person. You know that song? Huh? Kakkai chiragi nile nandalala undan kariya niram tondudada nandalala. Then we see the Shiva. You know that our what is that Swami? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw the ocean. When he saw the ocean, he saw the blue color. He went into ecstasy. That was the color of Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. So he saw the ocean. He went into ecstasy of having seen that Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So wherever we see, we should be able to behold that. So Bhagavan is mercy and love. And then you are omnipresent. You are everywhere. Everywhere means what? Wherever you see, you should be able to see him. That is his request. Omnipotent. And you can do everything. And omniscient, all knowledge. Thou art Satchidananda, Satyachita, existence, knowledge and bliss. Thou art the indweller of all beings. So that Satchidananda Swarupa Bhagavan, that Bhagavan who is full of mercy and love, is inside you. So from you, whatever comes out should be mercy. Whatever comes out from you should be love. With all love and mercy. Gurudev has, even the worst sinner, worst criminal, he will love. Because he used to see the presence of God in him. He is a sinner. He's a criminal. The person who came to kill him, he loved him. He carried the tea for him. You know that story, you know. The Govinda, he was kept in the police station. He got him released. The police station, our police station only. You gave him, and he was carried his tea to him. So in the sinner, we should be able to see the presence of God. And then, now we are not that way, you know. This is in the first 5 lines he has explained what is the concept of God. The God, the nature of God, or the Lakshana, Bhagavad Lakshana has been given. He has not mentioned about any idol. He has not given any name, Rama, Krishna. Although he is a great devotee of Sri Krishna, when he had the darshan of Sri Krishna, he said, I want to see you as the all-pervading. Wherever I see, I should be able to see you. I don't want to see you like this here. I will look here, I will see you. I will look here, I will see you. So wherever I look, I should be able to behold you. And we should also have that. That is the only realization. All other realizations are lower than that. If you locate God anywhere, that Bhagavan is incomplete actually. We want full Bhagavan. We don't want half Bhagavan. So, the word the indweller of all beings. So for that you should grant us an understanding God, a heart that will understand this. Instead of seeing X, Y, Z, may I see you as Bhagavan, Bhagavan, Bhagavan like that. And equal vision. Equal vision means samadrishti. Samadrishti means what? What is sama? Sama means what is common. You are all music people. Okay? You are singing a song. Somebody is playing in the harmonium. What he is playing? Suppose you are singing a Odia song. And somebody from Punjab comes, he can play the harmonium. Yes or no? The tune. What is the tune? Swara. Swaras. What is swara? All the swaras are ultimately only one swara. All the swaras are Sari Gama Pada Nisa. And Sari Gama Pada Nisa is only one swara. What is that swara? Sari Sari Ga only one swara. Akaro Vai Sarva Vak. It's a Veda mantra. All the swaras are converted into one swara. That is what is called Samanya. What is common in all, that is called Samanya. So that is everything else. There is so much of diversity is there. In all although the diversity is true, there is something which is common. That is Vedanta. And Vedanta Upanishad mantra says that Vacharambanam Namadeyam Mritiketyeva Satyam. Suppose there are so many ornaments are there. When you go to a jewelry shop, the bangles are there, chain is there, so many things are there. A girl goes there, she wants to buy something. But ornament, this necklace I want, this design I want, that design. 10 necklaces are there, I want this design, they will say. But for the shopkeeper, gold only. Whether you buy this or buy this, it makes no difference. It is gold only. Gold is common. This is the Upadesha. Sankhya Upadesha is this only. Feeling the presence of what is common. What is common in all of us. Now, for the first step, normally we can say at the gross level, prana is common in all of us. What the air you breathe and the air I breathe is also same. That is common. Your breath is not different from my breath. You also breathe the same air here, I also breathe the same air. That breath is common in all of us. And breath is life. Breath is life, okay? Breath is life. So you are breathing the same thing, I am also breathing the same thing. So that is common in us. So finer than the breath is the Atma. So that is why Prana Upasana in the Madhva Sampradaya, Mukhya Prana is next to Narayana. Mukhya Prana is Hanuman. Prana is the first visible manifestation of God. Somebody is living, how will we know? He is breathing. That breath is common to all of us. Prana, the word meaning of prana means, prana is two words. Pra is a prefix. Anu is the root. Anu. Not prana we say, but the original word is ana. Ana. Anu. That when it comes in contact with pra, it becomes prana. So anu means movement. Anu means movement. So prana is moving, and because of that we are also moving. If prana is not there, we cannot move. So prana is common. So the Paramatma is common in us. So give us an understanding heart to feel the presence of that common in every one of us. Equal vision and balanced mind. When the vision is equal, mind will become balanced. Then to have that faith, devotion and wisdom. Initially we have to accept this theory. Bhagavan says, I am your indweller. No, Bhagavan is not my indweller, means what will happen? Devil is my indweller. You cannot have. So that, then there are temptations. To resist temptations and to control the mind. Mind wants to think otherwise. No, he is not Shivananda, he is God. We should be able to think like that. So to resist temptation and to control the mind. Then what is preventing us? Egoism, lust, greed, hatred, anger and jealousy. These are all creating problems. See that these are all eliminated from my mind. Fill our hearts with the divine virtues. So these are all prayers for sadhana oriented. Then finally says, let us behold thee in all these names and forms. This is the Upadesha. Bhagavan, every day we have to pray only this. Let me behold you in all the names and forms. All the Nama Rupa. So it is pure Vedanta. Nama Rupa only hide the Bhagavan. When you are born, you did not have any name. Later on, they give you a name. Suppose I ask you, who are you? What will you say? What will you say? I am Shivananda, you will say. I am Shivananda only, you will say. I am Shivananda. Why you say I am first? I am Shivananda. I am so and so. I am Sridharananda. I am Padmanabhanada. Why you say I am? Why you say first? So originally I am only. Then Shivananda you added. Okay. Ahamasmi. Ahamasmi pradamajarito ritasyam. It's Veda mantra. Ahamasmi. Ahamasmi means what? I am. I am here. I am is actually Bhagavan's name. Do you know this? It is not confined to Hinduism. It is not confined to our Sanatana Dharma. Even the Bible says this. When Moses went to meet God, then he met God. God came in the form of fire. Then that hills, he goes there and then he saw Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan tells him, Bhagavan is in the form of fire, Agni only. Moses, you are in the most sacred place. Remove your sandals. Then he gives the commandments. You go and tell your people. Then Moses asked him, when I go and tell God, I met God, means they will ask, what is the name of God, he will ask. So what should I tell? What is your name, he asked. Tell them, I am that I am. I am was his name. Ahamasmi. We all know, we all feel Ahamasmi means I am, existence. Aham. Aham means it is Bhagavan's name. Ahamasmi pradamajartha syam. That's the first. Then Bhagavan thought, let me become many, he thought. He has become all of you. So he has become all of you, including me. So we should be able to behold the God here. Other type of temple going is okay. But how long he will remain in this KG class? Even after this you can go to temple. Then you will see the God very much appreciate you. You can appreciate that God in the temple much more than what we do now. We now go and ask him like a beggar. Bhagavan says, you are non-different from me. Come and hug me. You are afraid. You want the Barkari Sampradaya, the devotees, you should see. Maharashtrian devotees, they hugged Bhagavan. They climbed and sat on his shoulders. They ate with him. Even Arjuna says, Sakhedi matva prasabam yaduttam. He Krishna, he Yadava, he Sakhedi. Ajanata mahimanam tavedam. Maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Pramada can be okay. Pranaya. I have got so much of love for you, Bhagavan. I will come and hug you. Sometimes I will be angry with you. Sometimes I will kick you. You can also kick me. No problem. What is there? Why don't you play with God? You think that God, we can play with God. Why you think that we have to have fear for him? We don't have fear for him. We love him so much. We have absolute no fear. Fearless. Abhayam sarvabhutebhyaha. Bhagavan says, why you have bhaya? Matta paradaram nasti. There is nothing other than me. Why are you afraid? You are me only. Why? Your life is miserable because you have fear consciousness. What will happen? Nothing will happen. He is there. When he is there, why should I worry? So the great devotees, they had no fear. What do you want? I don't want anything. Tvayi prasanne mama kim gunena, tvayi aprasanne mama kim gunena. Hey Bhagavan, if you are happy with me, what is the use? If you are unhappy with me, then also what is the use? Whatever I quote from the Vaishnava Granthas, okay, those who love God, they say, if you are happy with me, no problem. If you are unhappy with me, that is also fine, my dear. Why don't you talk to him like that? Gurudev wants you to talk to God. Every day you talk to God. And there should not be any specific time for prayer. That is okay in the beginning. Afterwards, whatever I do is prayer. Gurudev, when somebody comes, you know what Gurudev will do? Gurudev himself, Venkateshwara Swamiji writes, when Vanibai comes to Gurudev, Vani was Gurudev's like daughter. Vani Saraswati Vagdevi. Gurudev will sing. When she saw her, he reminded of that Saraswati. When you see Vani, she tells about Saraswati. When she comes, Ramachandra comes, Ramabhadra Ra Ra Ra, Ramachandra Ra Ra. Immediately calls Rama here. So all our activities, whatever we do, we should do. That's why Gurudev says, let us behold thee in all these names and whatever names and forms here. Namarupa is superimposition. That is the Mithya. Namarupa is Mithya. The Satya is Bhagavan. You have got a name. Your name is not that. Your name is Paramatma. Atma vai putra namasi. When you are before your name, they give you, they call the name Atma in your ear, and then only the other names are given. So you are Paramatma, Bhagavan, Sakshat Narayana. So let us behold thee in all these names and forms. I won't say behold you. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. I serve you. I serve you as if we serve as God. So that is why whenever we invite anybody, for puja and other things, that Brahmin or this, when you do Pada Puja, Pada Prachalana and do puja to him, then we do Kumara Puja, then we do Kumari Puja, then we do Dambati Puja, then we do Guru Puja. So irrespective of age, we do puja. Why we do puja? Lita Sasnama, Kumara, I don't, okay. So we worship without looking for the age, looking for the status. We do puja to everybody. You are doing a Kumara puja. Then who is this boy, you will not see. Anybody is okay. All are Bhagavan. Kumari puja. And even when those days when people marry the girl and the husband, they are considered as Parvati Parameshwara. And they used to go and prostrate. And when they, in the olden day marriage, nowadays marriage is all destination marriages. Those days, destination marriage was not there. They used to have the traditional marriage. They sit in Jula and they will, the Jula, the swing will be there. And the songs are all Bhagavan's songs. Sri Ramachandra will be, as if Sri Ramachandra is sitting like that, they will say, somebody else is sitting, but it is, the song will be Sri Ramachandra. I don't know, my song is not in my memory now. All this, Sita Kalyana, that is for Bhagavan's Kalyana. That also will be sung. Sita Kalyana, Vaibhog. During marriage they will sing this only. What you see, it is Ramachandra is getting married. This fellow is getting married. But he is considered as Ramachandra only. So, that is serving. Let us ever remember if you have this, you can remember him. Always, whatever I do, he is remembered. Whatever I speak, is by. Whatever I speak is puja. Whatever I speak. Yat, whatever. Sarvagiro, Swatrani Sarvagiraha. Whatever I speak, it is your stotra. And let thy name be ever on our lips. So the Rama, Krishna and all these things in our. Let us abide in thee forever and ever. Then let me abide at your feet. This is the universal prayer. I think it is time. Hari Om Tat Sat Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. May the benedictions of Gurudev be ever upon all of us. May that Venkateshwara, Lord Venkateshwara, Jagadishwara and Vishwanatha bless all of us to behold him wherever we see. Let that supreme knowledge to behold Bhagavan wherever we see, let he bless us with that. Hari Om Tat Sat.